Hello and welcome to day 26 of our October Pilates Challenge. Go ahead and grab your mat or towel and let's get started. Begin laying all the way down, finding the length of that spine, reaching from the back of the neck, across the shoulders, through the lower back and out the tailbone. So feeling that expansion from tailbone to head. And then from there, let's just start with some nice deep Pilates breaths. Inhaling through the nose, activating all the parts of that core, and then exhaling out of the mouth, expelling the lungs. And let's take that again. Inhale, starting to draw those abs and ribs in towards you. And then exhale, widen through the chest, expanding through the body. And one more like that. Inhale, finding the inner thighs and the lats. And then a nice deep exhale as you draw the core muscles in more. And then allowing the face to look straight up to the ceiling, let's begin working the front of the neck. Shoulders and chest stays wide and open as you lift the head straight up and then lengthen through the back of the neck down. And lifting up, so feeling that contraction through the back and then opening through the back of the neck as you press down. And just 3 more like that. Lift. And lengthening down, keeping the chest and shoulders relaxed, and lift, and lengthen back down, and one last time, lift, and lengthening down. And now, taking those hands behind your head, use your arms, no neck muscles whatsoever now, and then lifting the head up, draw the chin towards your chest, getting a little stretch in the back of the neck, creating some space there as those muscles are a little warmer. And then lengthening the head back down. And now keeping that newfound length, let's float the arms up to the ceiling and round the arms so the fingers point towards each other, softening the elbows, scooping the abs and the ribs in. Inhale as you expand through the chest, opening the arms wide. Exhale, crossing one arm over the other into a hug. And inhale as you open wide. And then exhale, switch the arm that's on top. And inhale as you open wide, wrapping the waistline, and exhale, cross. Inhale as you open wide, zipping up the waist, and exhale, cross. And inhale wide, and exhale, cross. And inhale wide, and exhale, cross. And then drawing those hands up to the ceiling, creating 2 fists. Circle the wrists around for 3, and 2, and 1, and then reverse, 3, and 2, and 1, lengthening those arms by the sides. Starting to feel a little more openness through the joints. Starting now working into those hips, let's tuck the tailbone under, and then round the tailbone back. All from those core muscles. So diving the belly button in to lengthen the low spine into the floor. Keeping that nice sense of belt and strength as you arch back. And tucking the tailbone under and arching back. And then one last time, tucking the tailbone under and arching back. And then finding that neutral pelvis where we have length across the front of the hips and across the lower back. And then draw the knees towards your shoulders, keeping the pelvis long. So we're not tucking the pelvis under, but keeping that sense of length across the back of the body. Starting to work a little bit more into the hip sockets. And then use those hands on the knees to circle the knees in opposite directions for 3, and 2, and 1. And then reversing that for 3, and 2, and 1. All right, getting ready for hundreds. So you got those options, right? On the floor, tabletop, or long. You get to choose what feels best for your body today. And then curling up nice and long. Find the proper position for you. The good challenge, right? Inner thighs, abs, ribs, reaching through the arms. And now pumping those arms with breath. We get inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Open through the chest, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, reach to the shoulders, and 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, draw the ribs together, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, belly button to your spine, and 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, squeeze the legs together, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, expel those lungs, and last one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reach those legs all the way down long as you lengthen the arms overhead. Now that we're a little more warmed up, let's go into that nice full stretch of roll up. So legs stay glued together, always having the option of creating a little softness in those knees, right? Placing the foot as far from you as you possibly can and still have it flat on the floor, right? Or straight. You may want to soften those knees if you're feeling any tightness in the hips or the lower back. It's a nice way to compensate for any of that tightness so that you can get the work into your core muscles properly. So inner thighs, abs pulled in, ribs drawn tight, and then slide those shoulders down away from the ears so you're giving your neck lots of space. And then rounding through the spine, hands float up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale as you round it up. And exhale forward over those legs, keeping the shoulders pulled down and the neck long. Inhale and begin rounding it back down, painting the spine back onto the floor, lengthening through the body, and exhale. Now this movement really rides on that breath, and we're feeling this sense of length outwards. So it's not a crunch action, right? Otherwise, at a certain point, there just won't feel like there's room to get off the floor, right? You will get stuck, right? At that point, think about lifting upwards as if you could kind of pull up on suspenders, that kind of feeling. So you can get into those deeper abdominal muscles. So that scoop up as you create that movement, creating more space between the ribs and the hips. Yeah, let's try that. Hands come up to the ceiling. We're gonna round right here. You wanna think of that lift up through the waistline, and that way you can stretch through the body more. And inhale as you round it back down, rolling through the body, squeezing those legs together still, and exhale. And inhale as you round and lift, and exhale forward. Draw those shoulders away from the ears, inhale and round it back down, rolling through the body, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale as you round and lift, and exhale into that stretch, long neck. Inhale as you round back down. Try to work right through your midline. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale as you round and lift. And exhale, stretch. And then inhale as you round it all the way back down. And exhale. Fantastic. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Going right into our series of 5. We're focusing really on getting those core muscles nice and strong and warmed up. Right knee comes into your chest, left leg goes long. Now placement of this leg is really about what feels comfortable for the hip, right? So we're actually usually avoiding right above the floor. Right there, you're gonna start feeling that hip flexor grab quite a bit, right? We don't want the hip flexor to do the work, we want the abs to do the work. So a high angle is usually gonna be best for that, so you can really tap into the core muscles for control. Now, head is either placed all the way down. If your neck is feeling strained at all, place the head down, don't worry about it. Or lifting from those ribs, right? So drawing the ribs towards you, that little crunch action, keeping the neck long, like you're wearing a large collar. And now drawing that knee into your chest, we're just gonna simply switch knees, and switch, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. So the back is nice and long, and the abs are pulled in, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is what's called single leg stretch. So now bringing those legs together, we get our double leg stretch. So inner thighs the whole time. Inhale, extend those legs out. And we're gonna go for height here. So you can keep your lower back glued to the floor. Arms reaching overhead as those shoulders slide down away from those ears. Circle those arms and bend the knees back in. Inhale as you reach, squeezing the inner thighs, abs, ribs, shoulders. And exhale it in. Inhale as you reach, feeling that length across the spine. And exhale in. You got 2 more. Inhale and reach, belly button to spine. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale and reach. And exhale it in. Now going into our straight leg exercises. Legs can go long. If at any time you need to place your head back onto the floor, that's totally okay. Do what feels best for your body. If you would like to add the flex of those feet, you can get a little added calf stretch here. Feels pretty good. Lengthening through those knees. Hands go behind that right leg, bringing it close to your forehead. So you're really focusing on this lift and lengthen the hamstring. Slide those shoulders down away from those ears. Little pulse, pulse, and then switch sides. Pulse, pulse. We get an inhale on one leg and an exhale the other. And inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and lengthening through the chest, and exhale, and scooping the belly in, and exhale. We got 4 and 4. Draw the ribs together. 3 and 3. Keep the chest open. And 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. And relax. So that's our single straight leg stretch. So now going into double straight leg stretch. Hands go behind your head. Think about a nice wide open chest, elbows lengthening to the sides. And then both legs go up. If it's comfortable to, wrap the heels together, the toes apart, creating a little turn out here. Feeling a sense of reach through those legs. Right, so you're lengthening, you're expanding energy through the legs and up to the sky. And then if you can, curling up from those ribs, right? Feeling that nice sense of crunch across the front of the rib cage. Keeping the back glued to the floor as you lower those legs down, reaching out of those hip sockets. And then exhale as you lift up. And inhale as you lower down, and you only go as low as you can stay controlled from those core muscles, and then exhale, lift. So that we're not arching the back and then pressing it back down, but keeping the spine stable. Inhale as you lower down, keeping the abs pulled in strong, and then exhale as you lift. We got 2 more. Inhale as you lower down, wrapping that waistline, and exhale as you lift. And 1 more time, inhale as you lower down, and exhale, lift. Now going into crisscross, the last of these exercises. We're going to bring that right knee in. Left leg is going to go in that nice high angle again. Keep those elbows out to the side, so really creating space around the neck as you twist your left shoulder towards your knee. Now right here, imagine like you're holding a ball in this armpit, between the knee and the armpit, and you're going to pulse both pieces towards each other for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, elbow stays out of your face, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then switch sides, find the form. Draw that left knee in, rotate through the torso again, elbow out of your face. Think more about bringing the knee towards the armpit, and pulse those pieces together for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's alternate, keep the form. Here we go. Twist, and deep burn through those obliques, and twist, breathe through that, twist, and twist. 1 more full breath, inhale and exhale, relax. Woo, right, and then nice burn across those core muscles so you can feel that deep wrap in those obliques, as well as all those beautiful deeper abdominal muscles as well. So if you would like to add any additional exercises or stretches now's the perfect time. You're super warmed up and ready to go. Otherwise, great job, and I'll see you tomorrow.